Hi, I'm Stu and I'm the older backpacker travelling the world, and if you've been following me you'll know I'm on the outskirts of Cairns in Australia, up in the higher mountains of Herberton. Been here for a few days. Now today I'm lucky enough to be given a tour of the highest altitude coffee plantation in Australia. To get to the coffee plantation I've been taken by my mate Adam, who's driving.
Greetings.
And hopefully we'll be there in the next 10 minutes. So this is the road coming towards the coffee plantation, and you can just see there on the left, which the trees are now blocking. Oh yes.
That's the left.
And there is coffee beans trees. But obviously I'll be educated more when we get there. Right, just got here and it's Lucy. She's going to show us around and show you how to make coffee, then show us the plantation and stuff like that. Let's go.
So what we got here, Pete, Al and Cameron here are doing some repairs to our harvester. We'll be harvesting in about a week. So they've just been fixing up the vertical conveyors, and we've got a new horizontal conveyor in there. So the harvester drives over the top of the coffee hedge, and all those white fingers that you can see there shake the coffee off the trees, just vibrate the coffee off, and it goes into a bin on the side.
Oh wow.
And so within about an hour or two of harvesting, the coffee comes over to the processing shed here, and with this red machine it tips into the density separator, the green machine, which uses water to separate the coffee by density. So good quality coffee is nice and dense, it wants to sink, so that turns up on a channel on my left hand side, and poorer quality coffee wants to float, and that goes over on the right hand side, and I can discard that.
Right.
Then the coffee comes up this conveyor and gets pulped, and where I can do my yeast and champagne, my wine and champagne yeast ferments, and get some really interesting coffee flavour characteristics out.
Awesome.
Flame out on that side, and it just heats up this steel wall, and clean air is pulled in on the other side of the steel wall. So it only runs about 35 degrees, but it's how I dry the coffee, 30 or 35 degrees. So I just want to dry it. I don't want to roast it at this stage, and then I'll let the coffee settle after that, sort of for 4 or 5 months before. So,
What a long process, eh? Before you actually get it.
bloody process, alright. So yeah, this is where it's all at when I'm roasting here. So I have this beautiful Diedrich, this is an American machine, you know, it's got a German type name. But yeah, all the coffee comes into here, and there's a big rotating drum in there, and there's like barbecue plate burner beds underneath, and that heats the outside of the steel drum. And over the course of about 12 minutes at about 200 degrees, you know, there's a lot of science into it, the coffee gets roasted. So I have this dry room here where I store my green coffee beans before roasting. So this is some stuff, experiments from other farms at the moment. Not my farm, but this is this year's harvest. So it doesn't even smell of coffee, it's just sort of, you know, wood. But yeah, over the course of 12 minutes it turns from that green bean into beautiful roasted coffee. Seal out.
Oh wow.
There. So that's our roasted coffee, and then you can obviously smell that. Yeah. So
Oh definitely.
that's the art of roasting, is to get that right level of cookedness, I suppose, to make the coffee taste good. And just keep it in a air valve container there. Yeah, so all of these are experiments that we're just trying to get through now before we start harvesting, and I fill up the whole shed with my coffees. So this is our new throne, and this is where the coffee cream sits.
Coffee. It's the toilet with a view. And it is a good view.
There you go.
That's amazing.
it's taken us 2 years to get that far. So. Should have seen what we did before that was here. 1,000 metres here. This is some rainforest. Volcano up here.
Okay.
Mount Malanda. And yeah, so it's great for growing coffee. But have a taste of these seeds.
So these are coffee beans.
Yeah, this is called the coffee cherry.
Right.
So it's nice and red. We're very close to harvest. So squeeze that into your mouth. I'll show you. There'll be a seed in there.
Right.
And just suck on it and taste nothing like coffee. It's more like jam. Like that. You squeeze it in and suck that juice out. I'm still waiting for a few more sunny days to improve the sugars on this.
So this being the seed is...
So this is our coffee seeds, yep. And all those sugars there is what I use with the wine yeasts and the champagne yeasts to ferment to give really interesting flavour notes and aromas to the coffee. So, but yeah,
it does taste nothing like coffee.
Nothing like coffee. It's just a general sweet cherry. Some people like.
It does taste like cherry.
Yeah. Some people say, like, you know, it can go everything. I've tasted seeds that like start getting a real tropical mango, banana, passion fruit sort of punch. I've tasted some that taste like sweet red capsicum. But yeah, what I'm trying to do at the moment on these sunny days is just increase the sugars on those seeds so I get a good fermentation, which gives us good quality coffee.
All right.
There you go.
Wow. And how many acres have you got?
There's only about 5 acres under coffee just here, but we've got 350 all up. So.
Only.
And this is just a hobby.
It's a hobby that keeps me busy though.
Yeah. Where's it gone?
In the bush.
I mean, it's...
Yeah, I wouldn't go too close to you. I'm getting in the car with it.
Are they dangerous? Come on.
It'll kill you.
Oh, will it? Okay then. Yeah. Well, that was the trip to the coffee plantation and it was fascinating. Never had cherry coffee beans before, and as they say, every day is an educational day. But I'm going to be driving me back to where we're staying, and tomorrow we've got more stuff planned. So while I enjoy the sunshine for this afternoon, if you enjoy this video, you know you got to press that like button. With the amount of ventures coming up over the next year, you need to subscribe. But until the next time, it's a bye bye from me.
And a bye bye from me.
See you later.